like in a spot where no one can really see you playing?
Oh, no, hell no. Everybody can see me. I'm just playing under the desk, dude. Alright, everybody. Welcome to Hot Couch Potato, the podcast where we talk about video games and good food. My name is Brent, a.k.a. Boo Up. I'm here with my man Rick, a.k.a. A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
So, the other day, or for this weekend, like one of my old coworkers from LA, from my LA job, came down and, you know, since he was around, he wanted to hang out. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, I'll show you guys around San Diego. So I spent like the entire day showing him and his girlfriend around San Diego. Like, you know, some of the popular spots that people come down for tours and stuff like that. And so I was like showing them around like downtown San Diego, Seaport, Balboa, and everything. And then, you know, they were kind of excited. So for Mexican food, because I kept telling them like, oh, hey, you know, San Diego Mexican food is way different from LA Mexican food.
It's
you
the
know,
best.
LA Mexican food is like more focused on like the traditional beans and all that kind of stuff and the salsa. You know, down here we're like focused on like guacamole, carne asada fries and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, you know, thinking of other places to take them, you know. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take you to one of this place. I'm not gonna name it because of
Wait, what?
Trying to protect their dignity.
Is it a place I went to or I've been to that I know?
Yes, but
okay.
So basically, you know, we spent the half the day just going around, and I was like, all right, I'll take you to this place. So I said, hey guys, you know, we're known for basically our carne asada fries and our California burrito. And then they look on the menu and they're like, oh, hey, what is a roll taco? And I was like, what? I thought they have that in LA. So maybe it's just, you know, down here. So I said, hey, just get roll taco, California or carne asada fries, and we all can share and all that. So I was like, all right, cool. So the thing is, there was no room, you know, like everyone's out and about. So we decided to go outside to eat.
Okay.
By the time we got our food, you know, we were waiting for my friend to come back, and unfortunately the food got cold. So, you know, I guess it wasn't the best experience from, you know, initially when you take a bite and you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. It's already cold. The food is cold. So, you know, they were eating and they're like, oh yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. This is a good combination. I've never had this before. And I was like, good, you know, it's still salvageable. So we're going around, and I think about 2 hours later, my friend was like, my stomach is kind of rumbly. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, that's no way can be from the, you know, the Mexican food, because that's too fast, you know, food has to digest and all that, and it's probably from whatever you ate earlier. So, you know, we find a bathroom, and, you know, he uses the restroom and whatnot. So then now we go down to like Pacific Beach. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, here's the popular place for like, you know, drinking and all that, partying and all that. And then he goes, oh man, my stomach is grumbling again. There might be a restroom. And I was like, oh dude, you know, I'm sorry, man. Like, here's a restroom over here. And I was like, dude, did I like wreck his first experience? So I was like, okay, you know, to make it up to you guys, you know, later we'll have some ramen. So I was trying to take him to Izakaya Masa, but, you know, I think they always go on vacation, you know, during this time, like completely for a month or whatnot.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll take you to Menya Ultra, which is equivalent to, in my opinion, like how ramen tastes in Japan. And I was like, all right, you know, it's an hour wait. And I was like, all right, we can go to Daiso and whatnot. So we're like browsing Daiso, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's getting close to the time. And he's like, oh, dude, I don't think I can make it. I was like, oh my God, no way. You gotta poop again? He's like, yes. And then he's like, I'm gonna just walk to Starbucks or whatnot. And I was like, all right, man, just go ahead and go there. So he's like, he heads to Starbucks. But he couldn't find Starbucks, so he goes to Zion Market and blows up the toilet. And I was like, shit, dude, is this really from the Mexican food that we ate? I don't know, man, because I don't feel it.
Yeah.
And then right when we get into Menu Ultra, you know, he's like, oh yeah, this ramen is good, but you know, you can tell like it's not impressive to him. So I was like, dude, not only did I ruin your experience for our San Diego Mexican food, you know, maybe you're looking forward to this ramen and you're under impressed. And then right when he was eating the ramen, he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom again. I was like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe it. You will never ever trust me ever again when it comes to food now at this point of time. So I was like, okay, man. You know, you spend your entire day pooping, but, you know, I guess I showed you around, you know, but I tried my best. So I was like, maybe next time I have no idea. Like, maybe I'll just give you like bread and some carne asada on top or something like that. No hot sauce, no nothing.
No way, bros.
Yeah.
All right, here, just answer this at least for me, man. The Mexican place you took him to, does the name of it have taco anywhere in the
Yes.
Oh shit. All right. Well, you know, he just had a weak stomach, man. Maybe he just had a weak stomach, man.
That's what I was like saying, you know. I was like, "Hey, in my mind, maybe he's just not used to our kind of food cuz you know, our Mexican food might be kind of greasy and all that, and maybe he was nervous or I don't know. I just like factoring in a bunch of things, but all I know is his stomach was wrecked the entire day. There's one time he almost didn't make it to the bathroom. I think there's one time like we were at Pacific Beach and you know there's like a stall. You know, like the beach stalls are kind of like there's no doors, so you know anyone could just like look at you poop and all that. So I was like, dude, you're that crazy, you know, you can go ahead and just go into that. He's like, no, I'll hold it. So we ended up going somewhere else where there was a door, but you know, there's 2 times when he almost didn't make it. I was like, dude.
R.I.P. man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Well, yeah, other than Rick ruining San Diego's Mexican food reputation for people, man. Hope everybody had a good Christmas out there. I know I had a fairly good Christmas, dude. How was your Christmas, man? Good stuff?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a little tangent. So apparently, you know, I was playing my nephews in Smash Bros.
Oh, dude, same.
I was kind of dominating. I was like, yeah, you know, you're still not on my level, little nephews. But actually, my oldest nephew, he was playing Ganondorf, and I was like, yo, man, you're pretty good with that. I still beat him, but like kind of barely. So I was kind of sweating. And then he bust out Isabelle, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it was
Is that the one with the
dog.
star?
It's the dog girl with a fishing pole.
Okay.
And she's like yellow and stuff like that.
Sure.
And dude, I got beat. I did not know how to get past that stupid fishing line because all you have to do is edge guard with that fishing pole, and you know you can throw it. But then, you know, I got beat, so I was like feeling pretty defeated, and then I was like asking Russ, I was like, dude, how do you get past that? And he's like, oh yeah, you just can block that. I was like, you can block that? This entire time I was so now I'm like trying to mentally prepare to face my
for the next time you face your nephew.
Yeah, exactly.
So I kind of had a similar situation, you know. I think I talked about it before, you know. The first time I played my nephew in Smash Bros. Ultimate, we were just unlocking characters and stuff, you know. And so on Christmas he wanted to play. He told me, he's like, oh man, uncle, I got really good with Cloud. And I go, oh okay, that's cool, man. Let's go ahead and play. We play, and you know, I'm using Ness. He fucking whoops my ass, dude. I was just tearing my ass up all up and down this stage. Any stage we played, Cloud was everywhere, dude. His sword just has amazing reach. He's fast. His limit breaks are too powerful, man. It's just taking me out. I can't do nothing. He has projectiles. All of a sudden, his blade beam and shit that's blocking all of my projectiles, dude. It's a complete crap, dude. I'm getting my ass whooped. I'm kind of feeling down. Like, man, I can't let my fucking little nephew beat me up like this, dude. I remembered I used to play, you know, my boy Roy back on the GameCube days. And that's what it was too, man. They didn't have the adapter, So I had to play on a pro controller, and man, I
Oh,
don't like where the B button is on that thing. They need to switch around A and B, man, because it throws me
yeah.
off way too much. Um, so I used Roy and I beat him. I was like, yes, dude, let's go. We tied the series up 2-2 before we had to run out, and I couldn't play him again after that. But yeah, dude, I gotta get in the lab. I texted you, Rick, and I said, man, I need to get in the dojo with you just so I can beat Cloud, dude. And I was looking at it later. Cloud is like high tier as far as the roster goes, and Ness is fucking low, man. So R.I.P. Ness. I'm never gonna be able to beat him.
Shit. Yeah.
But nah, man. Smash Bros. Ultimate is super fun. I feel like everybody has that damn game though. Like everybody plays Smash Ultimate. I had random coworkers messaging me like, "Oh, hey, do you have Smash?" And I'm like, "Oh crap, you play this shit too?" You know, just
Dude.
everybody plays it, man.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like the other day, me, Russ, Crystal, and Eric were playing Smash Online. So you definitely gotta get that game, man. It's pretty good, pretty good.
How's the lag and everything on there? It's not too bad.
So originally we were kind of lagging and timing out and all that, and it was getting pretty hectic. But you know, for the majority of it, like there wasn't really too much feeling for the lag. You know, it was kind of instantaneous. But
Okay.
other than that, like it was really, you know, fun to play with everybody online and stuff. And then I think one point like I like smashed you know, I did a smash on Crystal's character, and all of a sudden it like disconnected the internet, and then Crystal texted all of us, was like, dang, Rick, you don't have to smash that hard. I was like, yep, Snake is broken.
So wait, dude, yeah, Snake is broken. His side A attacks still can knock you out super far, man, for no reason, bro.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, how so did you guys have like a voice chat? Were you on like a Skype call or something while you were playing, or you just didn't have any voice comms while you were playing?
It was just me and Russ on Discord on the
Okay.
computer. But I think there, you know, there's that app with the Nintendo app. where
That's
you
so
download it on your
weird.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just, I haven't tried it yet, but I've downloaded it. But yeah, so it's supposed to work as if you know, a voice chat kind of thing.
That's so weird not to have like a non-localized voice chat on your console. You know, you have to use your phone to be able to voice chat with other people playing. You might as well just make a phone call, right?
Exactly.
Unfortunately, yeah, there are other tools like Discord or Vent or Skype that you can call people over. So that's not bad, man. Nintendo needs to figure that shit out, though. That's kind of annoying. Well, you get anything good? Any good presents? You guys, you do White Elephant or Secret Santa?
Got my shoes that I wanted.
Oh, nice.
And
The Ultra
at
Boost?
first, I was like, yeah, these are pretty comfy, you know. I think there might be more comfortable shoes out there, but when I left them on that day I was wearing them, I was like, dude, these actually are like feeling like they're massaging my feet, you know, the entire time. I was like, dude, I'll sleep with these things on now. I don't even want to take them off. And then like when I got home, I was like, damn it, I gotta take off my shoes now. Can't I just like go to bed and just wear these forever? You know, it's like these things are pretty good, you know. And then yeah, when I was showing my coworker or old friend around, I was wearing them and I was like dancing in them. I was like, look at me, I'm super fast, you know. But other than that, yeah, I got those. What else did I get? I don't remember. I bought a lot of games on Steam. Or not Steam, the Switch.
Okay,
So
yeah.
bought Hollow Knight for $10, and then I bought Galgun.
Oh wait,
for
did
like
you
50% off or something like that?
did you just buy the online version? Or
For
like
Hollow
the
Knight?
Well, no, for Galgun, did you just buy the download or did you actually buy the physical game?
Oh, the online download version. Downloaded it. I just
Ah,
got the ones that were like on my wish list and they're on sale. So I was like, all right, might as well.
okay.
Hollow Knight was $10 and
Yeah.
all that. And then it was funny because my 13-year-old nephew, you know, he's like playing on my Switch. And then he went to the home menu. He was like kind of judging me now. He was like, Uncle Rick, what is this shenanigan game?
Which
and I
one?
was like, the Galgun. He was like, Uncle Rick, why do you have this game? I misjudged you. I was like, little nephew, you did misjudge me.
There's a funny story, man. Like, the reason why I asked you if you got it, the digital download or the physical copy, is, in preparation for recording today's episode, I went back a year from today, and listened to our podcast from a year ago for our resolutions and games of the year, kind of those things, which we'll kind of go over later on in this podcast. But it was funny that I think you had just discovered that Galgun was going to be on the Switch. And it's when you were talking about the panties, how that was part of the special edition or something like that.
The collector's edition or something.
So I couldn't tell if you got the special edition with the panties or if you just got the digital download, dude. So.
I think that panties was like a glass cleaner or something
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I just got the digital sale. I was like, yeah, it's okay. I don't need to go that far.
What else? What are the games? Just those two games, or?
Yeah, I think just those two games. I don't remember anything else I bought. Oh, I bought a lot of Amazon stuff online, but other than that, yeah, it was just mainly those two.
Nice. No, I think you'll like Hollow Knight a lot. Have you played it at all yet?
Oh, no, not yet. Okay, now I remember why I bought Stardew Valley on Switch too.
There you go. That's the game I need to pick up. I was making a wish list on a wish list on my Switch, yeah. On Friday night I had to stay, with my grandma. She always has to have like a family member at the house to like help her with her medicine and things like that. So that's when I borrowed your TV before, so I could play Red Dead at her house. This time around I brought my Switch over. I was just playing on my Switch. Man, this is really the console of the future, dude. I forgot what I was playing. I was playing something, and then I went home afterwards. I just slipped it into the dock and started playing on my TV again. I was like, oh my god, this is the fucking future, bro.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I was like, man, I haven't really turned on my PlayStation for a while. I think it's just nice portability. I can take it to work and play on my lunchtime kind of thing. And that's what makes it pretty cool. And then you can resume from wherever you left off. So I was like, dude, PlayStation had the idea, and that was what they were supposed to do with the Vita. But I guess, they didn't think of like that. So
yeah. So no, it's been super fun actually. Just playing on there. I need to buy more games though. Into the Breach, I definitely added to my wish list. Stardew Valley, gotta see if we could do the multiplayer on there. So how does multiplayer work? Do we just both work on one farm, or just like your farm, or how does that work?
Last time I was talking to Danny, he said something about a community farm. So I guess we're working on one giant map and we're like farming together. So I guess we're going to have like our own little areas to farm.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't really explored that. Just been playing a lot of Smash Bros, trying to get better and trying to master other characters. But yeah, we'll definitely got to check the multiplayer on Stardew Valley.
Okay. Yeah, so I have those. I have a couple other games too. I kind of want to get Celeste.
I kind of do, but then I saw the pain
it looks
they go through.
Super hard, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude, I every day I look at it, I'm like, man, just don't do it, Rick. Don't do it. You're gonna hate it.
Because that one is more, I don't know how to explain it. It's more
platformer,
precision platforming based, right?
Yep.
Kind of like I'm the Boshi or Super Meat Boy, or any of those platformers. I think the ones that I like more are The Messenger or Hollow Knight or Shovel Knight, where it's more about the combat with a little bit mix of being accurate in the platforming. But Celeste has just been like killing it, man. They're winning all kinds of indie awards and everything like that. So I don't know, man. Something in me wants to try it out, but you're right. I don't think I'll ever finish it. I'll probably get too frustrated.
Exactly. That's what I was like watching. I think I remember too when it was first being demoed at the first PSX that we were playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, that game looks ridiculously hard. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle that kind of patience and mentality and
Mm-hmm.
all that. Maybe it's rewarding, but man, I'm trying not to buy that game. I gotta play the other games first.
So video games wise, I didn't really get anything for Christmas video games wise. I got my wireless mouse, so that's cool.
Nice.
Trying to get unwired for everything. And then I have to find a wireless keyboard that I can use. I did buy myself The Witcher 3 on PlayStation, so I'll probably be playing through that, man. It was cheap, like the complete edition was just $20. So I was like, yeah, I can't go wrong, dude. Play the whole thing.
Perfect. Yeah. It's really a blast. I definitely recommend The Witcher 3.
So I'll play that. But yeah, I mean, overall, successful Christmas, man. I think I got what I really don't need anything, right? And I'm very much a utilitarian person at this point, where everything, I think I talked about it before, I hate clutter. Everything I need or everything I want needs to have utility or something like that. So it's all good. Less clutter, the better. Man, you know what else I think opened up my eyes to the Switch is how trash Papers, Please was on the Vita. I think I talked about it last week, how you actually have to physically scroll up and down the screen on the Vita to play Papers, Please, and that was just never going to work. It must be, if they had that game on Switch, it'd be 100 times better. Yeah, hands down, dude. They'd figure out a way to make it better. But yeah, man, so good Christmases all around. It's just gonna get crazy because it's the New Year's already, dude. It's kind of going by super fast, man.
Yeah, it was just yesterday. I was pretty happy to go on vacation, and then now it's like, oh god, I gotta go to work tomorrow. And
how it always
why is it going by super fast? I don't understand.
That's how it always is. So couple things. Maybe 2-3 weeks ago, we talked about Soulja Boy having his own video game console out there. One of those one console 500 game type deals, man. Well, he took it down. He's not selling it anymore.
I know.
For fear of a lawsuit. So shout out to you, Soulja Boy. You tried. I mean, that's really something that you shouldn't be selling on the internet anyways, right? That's something that you try to sell at a swap meet. You don't try to sell that shit publicly online. Like, someone has to ask somebody about it, where to find something like that, and then they find you at the swap meet at Kobe's or fucking the one in Spring Valley, dude. you don't just post that shit up openly on the internet. So I've been talking about how I needed to play what's it called? Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix.
Did you finish that?
Hell no, dude. I haven't jumped back in that shit yet. But they came out with... You ever watch the show Black Mirror on Netflix?
No. What's that?
Black Mirror is kind of like, I want to say, the modern day Twilight Zone, where it's just a bunch of alternate reality, what if kind of stories. Some of them have happy endings. A lot of them don't really have happy endings. Each episode is kind of its own thing. They're not really connected like that. So it's a cool series. It gets you thinking about what if the world was like this? What if the world was like that? All kinds of stuff. I mean, an example of one is your social stature depends on how, I guess that's how it is. No, that's not really how it is now. Your social stature depends on how many followers you have on social media or how many likes you have on social media. I think you directly earn an income from the likes that you get on Instagram or Facebook or something like that. And then it's just like the trials of this one girl who's used to getting a bunch of likes, and then people don't like her anymore. So she doesn't get likes, so she has to kind of go back down to this poor lifestyle and all this shit, you know? And then a lot of like AI scenarios where robots try to take over the world. A lot of stuff like that. So they came out with a Black Mirror episode recently where you get to choose your own adventure, just like story mode. I haven't played it yet. I mean, I'm a big fan of Black Mirror, but it's one of those shows where you can't really watch too many episodes at a time, or else you'll get really, really depressed. So I have to find myself in the right state of mind to play this game, because I heard it's kind of crazy. It gets kind of raw. So yeah, man, again, shout outs to Netflix, dude. I think they're the perfect medium for this type of, I guess it's not necessarily a game, but this type of narrative where you can just choose your own adventures. I was a huge fan. I think I did have a couple R.L. Stine books where you got to choose your own adventure. How you wanted to chase a monster or run away from a monster, you know? So someone should call him up. He could make some Netflix movies, man. That'd be great, where you choose, you know, I want to go left or I want to go right, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what if they put Until Dawn on Netflix? That would be crazy.
That would be pretty interesting.
Yeah. So,
but it'll take away the game sales, wouldn't it?
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, fuck it. Netflix has a bunch of money. They can pay you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's just really, really cool where we're going with technology like that and the streaming services. You know, it's not necessarily a game, but more of an interactive narrative. Soon there's gonna be fucking Nekopara on that shit, man. Watch.
I think so. I don't remember, but yeah.
Wait, there is already?
No, there isn't. But there's already anime of it, so yeah.
Oh god, yeah. No,
I just haven't watched it. I got so bored. Like I think the title screen. I was like, all right, I'm done. I bought it for $2, and I gotta play it.
Yeah, you know what I actually have? Do I have it still? I'm looking at my Steam right now. I do. I have Mirror that I can install.
No. Oh, you have to install.
Let's see. Who owns this game? Oh.
Yay. Everybody.
Three people I know own this game already. Oh, that's too funny. But yeah, man. It's kind of crazy. Just super excited to see where they take this. I hope they build on it more, because I think I heard it's the same as Minecraft story mode, where you just have 2 choices. So they need to add it up and put like 4 choices, man. So that makes it even crazier. What else happened this week, man? PlayStation Classic went down to $60, dude.
What was it originally?
$100.
Oh dang! Yeah,
Dude,
like I totally didn't care.
Yeah, nobody did. These things been out for like less than a year, and they just cut the price almost in half already, man. So RIP. I guess it wasn't even a good idea, dude. PlayStation isn't even that old. You cannot make a classic system for something that's only like not even 20 years old, dude. So chill out. Next time, man. Next time, Sony. You got them next time. I think the fact that they did just try to use free software to make it like an emulator that you could easily download on your computer, right? They just use that shit. Just come on, man. Put a little bit more effort into it, please. But yeah. Oh, you want to do a little New Perfect Day, Cold Cloudy Day, dude?
It is pretty cold today, but yeah, we can do it.
Fucking been freezing, man. I'm telling you. I'm about
to.
I've been wearing the same pair of socks because I'm just afraid to take them off and expose my feet to the cold, dude.
It like hurts to get out of bed,
dude. I'll take a hot shower and then dry up, and the first thing I do is I put on socks. This is no joke. There's a new event in Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is just keeping good with all these events throughout the year. Where you can unlock Assassin's Creed armor, dude.
Yeah.
But it's not the, the Assassin's Creed we're used to. I think it's Assassin's Creed Origins stuff. What do you think about that, man? New Perfect Day or Cold Cloudy Day? Assassin's Creed and Monster Hunter collaboration.
I'd say a warm, steamy day. Like at first I was pretty hyped. I was like, oh, hell yeah, there's Assassin's Creed into this stuff. And when I checked it out, I was like, oh, wait, I'd never played this game yet. So yeah. I can't really say, oh, yeah, this is perfect for me. You know, it's perfect for everyone who played the game. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I thought it was gonna be Ezio or the first assassin. Oh, I forgot his name already. Jeez. Altair.
Altair. There you go.
Yeah, or Edward from number 4. But I was like, yeah, I have to play the Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the other ones, Origins and all that.
Yeah. Man, did I buy that game? No, I didn't buy that game. It's a good thing I didn't buy that game. Because that would just be another game in my backlog. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, dude. Or
Odyssey,
Origins. Because I know Origins was on sale for a while. For maybe $20 or something like that. But it's never pulled the trigger on it. But yeah, I don't know. It hasn't gotten me to go back and play Monster Hunter yet. I think I did the winter event, which was the last thing I did. But I'm not really jumping out to go play an Assassin's Creed event yet. If they have like a Final Fantasy VII collaboration, that'd be amazing. You just wear cloud armor, dude. Get his great sword. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope. Yeah, I would definitely play.
Kind of sick. But so this is the last episode of 2018, man. It's been.
Jeez, it went by so fast.
That's what I was just about to say. I was like, I don't know how you feel, but to me, this year just went by super quick. I specifically remember at the beginning of the year, I was talking about how I didn't know how to write 8s correctly. You remember that? And I just had to keep practicing because I had to keep signing my name and putting dates next to everything, dude.
Well, it don't matter no more.
Shit, I know.
You're gonna be writing 9s.
Well, my 9s are about to look like shit. I haven't wrote a 9 in forever, dude. But it's been kind of a wild year. I mean, kind of for both of us, right? You moved back down to San Diego, got a new job down here. You know, I got promoted from one job to another. Again, I don't really know if it's the best career decision I've ever made, but fuck, I gotta roll with it, dude. But it's been kind of crazy, you know. I mean, we haven't been just stagnant out here. We've been out here hustling, man. So it's been fast, but it's not for nothing. I think we're both just like growing in everything we're doing, man, and playing games all along the way, dude. It's gonna be our little escape and shit, man. That being said,
Yep.
What games? Did you play a lot of games this year, more than 2017? You think, or?
I think I've played the same amount of games, but I've completed more games than normal because, yeah, you did bring up that our last New Year's resolution was to whatever game I'll play, you know, I have to finish it, and I've been sticking to that, except for what was that game? I still got to play that game. The one with the RPG. It's on the Switch.
Octopath.
And it was like, yeah, there you go, Octopath. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I've been beating most of the games that I've been playing. I still got Red Dead 2 also. But other than that, yeah, I just been playing all of those games, and yeah.
It's kind of funny because I was looking right now on my PlayStation of all the games I've played in 2018. I think it's less than, it's something like 10 or something, to be honest, man. And you know, we're talking about the New Year's resolutions we made for ourselves as far as how we want to change our habits in gaming. And mine, of course, was to not platinum, or to not try and platinum every fucking game I'm playing, right?
Perfect. But you did platinum Spider-Man.
I did. But it wasn't every game, you know? I mean, out of all the games, I think I only platinum Spider-Man. And I platinum Batman, too. Look at me, man. Just a superhero gamer now. I platinum Batman, but that's a Telltale game. So those are just... you platinum the game just by finishing it. You know what I mean? So that wasn't too bad. Surprisingly, 2018 for me was the year of Demon Souls, dude.
Is that when you played most of Demon Souls?
Dude, I think I played the whole thing in 2018. Let me look.
Woo.
Yeah, from March to April of 2018 was Brent's adventure in Demon Souls, dude. And that's kind of wild.
Yes.
Thinking about it, that I had my PlayStation 3 plugged in for 2 months, dude. And I was just consistently on there, man. But that was a good experience, man. Just seeing, at least I know that's where you started off liking all these games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne, was from Demon Souls, dude. So it was good to see the origins of the ideas of where everything came from, man. Definitely had a good time with it. Well, of course I had a good time with it. I fucking platinumed it, so that was a good experience. I have to get that game back to you, dude. Did I ever return that shit to you?
Negative.
Yeah, I gotta get that back to you, dude. What else did I play this year, dude? Dark Souls Remastered. Just ran through that real quick. I think this was the first time I actually finished the game, I want to say. I'm trying to think.
Dark Souls remastered on PS4?
Yeah. This is the first time I ever finished Dark Souls. Because I didn't finish it on PS3, that's for sure. And did I play that with you, dude? No, I didn't play that with you online.
Negative. You're asking how to beat that demon, the copper demon with the stairs and the 2 dogs. And that was the last thing I've heard from you.
Oh, no, that was forever ago. That's when I was playing it on PS3. But no, dude, that game was fun. I think it's cool because my first, I've never really played Dark Souls 2. But for me, playing Dark Souls 3 a shit ton, just finishing the shit out of that game. Going to, what is that place called? Irithyll or something? The one where you're on the rooftops of the church and everything? Basically, you go there in the first Dark Souls, and then you go back in Dark Souls 3, and it's kind of the same place, just with better graphics. It was kind of cool going in that area in both games and how those two connected. And I don't know. I think I tried Dark Souls 2 for 5 minutes again and just wasn't into it, dude. The combat in that shit is just super weird, man. I don't get it. I don't think anything will ever let me latch on to play Dark Souls 2. That's just way too different, man. What else did I play? Hollow Knight. Played some Hollow Knight, which was good because at the same time, I think we were playing The Messenger as well.
Yeah, Messenger.
These are good. They were platformers, and again, they had a little bit more combat than just jumping around. As you progress through the game, there's a lot of fun little like abilities you could get, like sticking onto the walls, or you got that rope with the grappling hook on it and shit like that. Same thing in Hollow Knight. You get like double jumps, and you could do air dashes and things like that too. So both those games were super fun. I played Beyond Two Souls, dude. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, did you finish that?
I did. I did finish that, and it was just the stupidest fucking game ever, man. Which kind of hurts my feelings because to me, I mean, these are the same people that made Heavy Rain. So Heavy Rain was a super great game. I love that game to death. I think I platinumed that game a while back. And this was their first game after Heavy Rain that I've always wanted to play. Finally got a chance to play because it was free on PlayStation Plus. Just didn't meet up to the standards. And now it's got me scared because I actually bought Detroit Become Human. And I'm hoping it's more like Heavy Rain than Beyond Two Souls. Because Beyond Two Souls was just super trash, man. I can't believe it, dude. What else, man? Of course, Spider-Man. Still playing that. Still playing through the DLCs. And then Red Dead Redemption 2, man. The game that just kind of took over 2018 for me, man. Was that one. That one came out super late. I think the end of October or so. But you couldn't tell me nothing. If you were asking me what I was doing in the last quarter of this year, I was playing Red Dead, man.
Playing Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, I was out here. But other than that, what other games? Was I playing anything? I wasn't really playing anything on the Vita. Switch, it was The Messenger. Did play some Octopath. Did not play Zelda. Have you played Zelda yet?
No, but my nephew is like looking at me and judging me harshly. He's like, why haven't you played that game yet? I was like, I'm sorry. I have a lot of games to play. I gotta play Hollow Knight and then play that game.
That was game of the year last year, man. So It's kind of weird that we haven't played it. We both own that shit too, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. What else did we play this year? Terraria. We played some Terraria, dude.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
We haven't.
Yeah, for a little bit, but we still haven't beat like the second boss, and I think I made a mistake and put the whole world on hardcore mode, so that's why we're like dying pretty easily.
Yeah, we're dying all over the place.
Maybe we can change the difficulty. I don't know. I don't remember. But I hope we can get back in because we barely scratched the surface of the game, and yeah.
But didn't we already get the most powerful items in the game already?
We got good items, but then we beat the first boss. I think the second random boss we didn't really beat, and we still haven't beat like a couple bosses down below to the left and right, and then there's a lot of more bosses after that. So yeah, we got good items, but not powerful enough yet.
Okay. So
we got like lightsabers.
Yeah, I think we got lightsabers, and we got that mirror too. Remember the one that just teleports
back home? Yeah, that's the perfect one.
So that was fun. Yeah, we could get back into that. That'd be fun to play again. I played Way of the Samurai 3 and 4. I think I got those during the Steam summer sales.
Oh.
But those games were fun, man, for what they were worth. Definitely spent way too much time in Way of the Samurai 3. Let me see. I played 21 hours of Way of the Samurai 3.
Oh,
and only
damn.
3 hours of Way of the Samurai 4. I think it's because these are kind of like if you've ever played Dead Rising, right, where the story consists of what you do in a day, and if you fail, if you die, you just play that day over again, right? And different decisions you make just make the outcome of your story during that day different. Way of the Samurai 3, it was a lot easier to rinse and repeat that single day that you played. Way of the Samurai 4, there was way too much shit you had to do to start a new game. So I think that's why I didn't play that one as much. But those games are fun, man. I'm for sure, if I ever have some downtime, I gotta play those, dude. But yeah, man, just a good variety of games. Topped off with my favorite game, Red Dead 2, man. We've been waiting fucking forever for. This got delayed, 2 years, man?
2 years. I still haven't beaten the game yet. So many games came out.
What chapter are you on?
Or something. 4 or something like that. Yeah. I don't remember what came out after. Oh, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. That's why I got a little sidetracked.
Okay.
And then I still haven't even beaten that one yet. But basically, I was getting pretty far in the game, and then after that, I think Smash came out, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm totally ADD, and I just been focusing on trying to complete Smash, and I think I'm almost done. I just one more map to go, because like you in the game, you think, oh yeah, I beat all of the maps, and then it unlocks like nearly as much as what you've been playing. I was like, oh man, there's more shit to do, and I was like, okay, I gotta power through it. So I powered through it, and then now I'm like on the last map, and I'm like, damn it, I thought I was done after I beat the previous maps. So yep, I'm almost done. I think I'm almost done, at least. Close.
And that's just the adventure mode, right?
Yeah, just the adventure mode. I already unlocked everybody, but I might as well play the story mode and get it done. Otherwise, it will feel like I just spent $80 and to play for a couple hours. But other than that, I have to master new characters so I can prepare for when we all get together locally and play pretty hardcore. I think it's going to be dangerous when we play.
How about the spirits mode? Have you unlocked a bunch of spirits?
I did. I lost count, but right now I'm just so focused on just powering through it, and I think I'm just on the last map.
Adventure mode is kind of hard, though, isn't it?
So I learned that the majority of it is not hard. But the ones that were difficult, there's like 5 of them that was extremely difficult. But other than that, you just have to use certain spirits to get past it or be lucky. But so far I've just been using like a heavy spirit that, like, do you remember when you like turn metal and stuff and you can't really jump or fly or anything like that? So I use that kind of spirit on Snake, and then I use a beam saber so no one can launch me and I can just like keep smashing away. That's my cheap trick to winning 90% of the battles.
Well, because the ones I've seen is it's not really you build their percentage up and knock them out. A lot of them is that you just have HP,
stamina, HP,
yeah, and you got to take them down to 0. So that's kind of a change. It makes Smash super bad, I think, when there's HP. I think the charm of Smash is building up someone's damage percentage so you can knock them out.
Yeah.
When I was doing some of those adventure things with my nephew and just taking down the HP, this just made Super Smash Bros. Fucking boring, dude. So yeah, it's cool to see where the charm is and why it's so different than other fighting games, man.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool, dude. But yeah, so I think we lived up to our what do you call it? Our New Year's resolutions for gaming, at least, man. I mean, I didn't platinum every game. If we're looking at it, it was like 3 out of the 20 games that we played. Oh, dude, didn't we play the fuck is that game called?
Mirror.
No, Mirror. I didn't play Mirror, dude. A Way Out. Did we play A Way Out this year, or was that last year?
What is the...
That's the one where we co-op, we escape jail and stuff.
Co-op together, yeah. We beat that in like a couple days.
Yeah, let's see. Did that come out? That did come out this year, right?
I think this year, yeah, like in February.
There you go. That game was fun, man. They
yeah, that was pretty good.
They come out with more.
I should have like Netflix of that too.
Well, nah, because there was a lot more action that you can do in A Way Out. I just love how they snuck in just different mini games that we could play against each other, dude.
Dude, we in the beginning we were like doing push-ups the entire time. Our arm was so super sore. I was like, dude, we're not gonna be able to escape prison at this rate.
Those are fucking hard, dude. Like, you really have to mash that shit. Like, I remember we had to breathe when we hit 19, and like to get 20, we're like, just going Super Saiyan at that shit, man.
Yep.
But just,
and it like didn't even help us or didn't even give
all.
us any bonus stats or anything. It's just like, oh, good job. And I'm like, oh man.
It's not like we got stronger or anything. We just had to fucking, that was it.
We got stronger in real life, but
but yeah, I just love how they snuck in all the mini games everywhere, you know. Like I think there was Connect 4, there was like an arcade game. But yeah, no, that game was really good. I think just due to the fact that we can co-op, you know, on a single player game, and you can just drop in and out. Story wise, I'll agree with everybody where the pacing was just super weird, you know, where it starts out as a Prison Break and ends up to be Call of Duty, you know. That was kind of weird way to take the story, you know. But whatever, dude. I enjoy it for what it is. It's a fucking video game, dude. Well, yeah, it's funny. There's a lot came out this year that we just totally forgot about, man, and it's kind of funny thinking back. But 2018 was a huge year, which started with Monster Hunter World, that has just been going on and off. Oh, this is also the year I just completely stopped playing Destiny 2, man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm completely stopped. You haven't? Did you play it all this year?
Negative. I remember, I think it was you and Destin were trying to get back into it, and then I downloaded the game. And as soon as I downloaded it, I think like a couple days later,
don't throw me in that.
Were like onto something else.
Nope, don't throw me in that. That was just Dustin, and I was like, "Am I really downloading this again?"
No. You guys were playing.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't playing. It was just Dustin playing. Don't throw me in this, dude. It was just Dustin playing.
And then I deleted it like after a couple days. I was like, I need to make room. I need to transfer to my PS4 Pro. So,
because what did I? I think I did play Destiny 2 throughout the beginning of the year. But you know what it was that finally made me realize I'm probably never going to go back to Destiny. I don't know if I talked about this on here. But when we went to PAX, we got these emblems. Or just like we did at PSX, where it's like a, I don't know, what is it? Like
PSX.
Like a postcard with a little code where you can get a special emblem that you can only get for like going to a convention or something, right? And these are usually cool because it makes us stand out. We could show off, like, oh man, how'd you get that emblem? You had to be there, bro. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Some bragging rights type of thing. So I was always like, all right, I'm gonna keep this, and then whenever I jump into Destiny, I'll go ahead and redeem the code, you know, just so I could be cool and different from everybody, even though I haven't played in a long time, right? And I just left it somewhere. You know, a couple months later, I was cleaning my room, and I had it, and I think I was texting Anthony, and then I said, man, should I just go in and redeem this real quick in Destiny, just so I could show off? I told myself, and you know, I hadn't had the game installed at this point, and I was like, nah, man, let me give this to Anthony, because he will enjoy it more, you know? So
what a nice guy.
I texted Anthony the code, and that's when I told myself, like, man, I'm really never jumping into Destiny ever again, dude. That's like me giving up an exotic weapon, dude. You know what I'm saying? Just that like exclusivity, that treasure, that thing that just makes you stand out from everybody else in a loot-based game. Just me handing that off to someone else, man. Yep, that is the turning of the tide, man. For me playing Destiny, so I don't think I'm ever gonna go back. I was talking to Anthony yesterday, and he was giving me some insight on what the new stuff that's going on, all the exotics that just make you overpowered and all that shit. And I was like, okay, nice try, Anthony. That's cool. Still not gonna get back into it, dude. I feel like now they're barely bouncing back to what made Destiny exciting in the first place. And
I think it had something to do with the imagination, the mystery behind the lore of the game, because you know they're pretty vague in the first game and all that. So you're like, oh, okay, the universe is pretty vast out there. But then number 2 came around and like they force fed the story, and it's like, okay, now it feels pretty finite. The story or the universe feels pretty finite. So that's my opinion. But other than that, I'm like, I'm tired. Like, I always, like, think about getting back into the game, but I'm like, nah, I already watched all the cinematic cutscenes, so I'm all right.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think they finally got, because Destiny 2, when it started, that shit was like a dumpster fire, right? The light levels didn't make sense. The story was just horrible, all this stuff, you know? Kind of the same story with the first Destiny, right? And it took them 2 years to get to a place where everybody liked playing Destiny 1. It just happened all over again with Destiny 2, where it took them a whole year to get to a place where everybody was having fun again, and there was content to do, and all the Destiny fans were just happy and content. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Which is great. They got it back to that place. But next thing you know, they're going to come out with Destiny 3 in a couple years, and it's just going to be the same cycle all over again, dude.
Yeah.
How many times? I don't know. I won't be able to do it too many more times, dude.
I think I'll just try it out, and then I'll be like, okay, yep. You fooled me 3 times. Shame on you, but at least I finished the story.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think nowadays too, since I am, you know, an old man, the single player adventures are what's gonna be it for me. And goddamn, if I don't have a bunch of those in my backlog right now, dude. I got God of War and Horizon just sitting there waiting for me to play them, and Detroit, and Witcher 3 now, all just sitting there waiting for me to play them, dude.
Ooh, and Witcher 3.
That's gonna be wild too, because God of War won a lot of Game of the Year awards, man.
Yeah, I really gotta play that game too.
Yeah, a lot more than I thought it would, which is kind of surprising. I think I've seen God of War win more Game of the Year awards than Red Dead, to be honest. I think I saw somewhere that Japanese video game developers, their favorite game of the year was Spider-Man. So it's kind of all over the place, dude. Um, but the fact is, 2 years in a row, man, there have been games of the year, and we have not played either one.
That's what I'm saying. I think if it gets too crazy good, we're just trying to take our time to get to it. But then sooner or later, we forget about it completely. And we're like, oh yeah, we got to play that game. Otherwise, yeah, because more games keep coming out, and it's like, damn, dude, I need to play that Zelda game, but I know it's gonna take infinitely 100 hours, something like that.
Yeah, because then you'll just get lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah.
So no, there's plenty more games, and a lot more games are coming out. Like Resident Evil, like Kingdom Hearts, like Anthem, like just Division 2, I think is somewhere along the lines, man. There's still just more greatness that's gonna come out. But we already know what people think, the publications, and think the game of the year is. What was your favorite game of 2018, man?
So my game, I think it's because I recently played it, but my game so I ended up watching the Spider-Man movie, Into the Spider-Verse, and I would say that reconfirmed that game was my favorite game for the 2018. And I don't know, it's because I naturally platinumed it. It wasn't a chore to like, oh, I have to get this, and this. It's more like, okay, this is along the way, I'll pick it up and do it, and then I ended up getting all the trophies. But I wanted to quickly go off on a random tangent. You got to watch that movie. That movie was awesome. It became one of my favorite movies. It's really good. Like, I remember you saying, yeah, of course it's we grew up with Peter Parker and all that. But yeah, like, it's good. It's just really good. And then there's like funny jokes that blended in really well, And then so I went with my cousin, and he was he's a pretty strong critic when it comes to movies and all that, because he like reads all the comics and whatnot. And he's like, I have never had this good of a movie that like represented like comics very well. And I was like, yeah, I agree. So I ended up like watching one of the post-credit scenes, because it is hilarious. And it's, oh man, I just want to spoil it. But yeah, so basically this whole movie is, I'm not gonna spoil it, but this whole movie was like Miles, of course. And so things happen, and then do you remember in the Spider-Man game, like that natural feel of swinging around? That's how you feel throughout the entire movie. Like all these emotions you feel when you like discovering things and whatnot. It just feels pretty awesome, and everything was pretty fluid, But other than that, I definitely recommend you really gotta try watching that movie sometime. I definitely recommend it.
Okay, Into the Spider-Verse. What? Peter Parker's in that one, anyways, right?
Yes.
And it's not like they exist in the same universe. They just travel to like Earth 1 and Earth 2 to find each other.
I won't spoil that part, but other than that, it's just the way it was, written, and it was written well too, especially with the songs. It was like everything felt really natural, and, and he developed his own kind of style of being Spider-Man. It wasn't just your natural friendly neighborhood Spider-Man swinging around and whatnot, but he added his own flavor to being Spider-Man. And that was like a really strong message in the entire movie. It was just that good. So oh man, I would watch it again too.
Okay, I'll have to catch it, man. But so watching Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse made you appreciate the Spider-Man game more.
Exactly. Okay. And then it's like, because when you play it, the hype that you played dies down because you like completed everything. So everything else is just irrelevant. So, but when you watch that movie, it's like, yeah, like you were saying, it reconfirms that how awesome that game was, all the emotions you felt in the entire game. You know, being Spider-Man in the game and learning all your abilities, swinging through the city, and it was like swinging like very fluid and naturally, and everything wasn't didn't feel too rushed. You know, a lot of plot twist and whatnot in the game, and the fighting combat, and you know, like depending on what skills and gadgets you use, it didn't say you have to fight a particular way. You know, we only have 3 buttons, but the way you use like these 3 buttons, the gadgets, the skills, and whatnot, it completely changes the way you are Spider-Man. You know, there's people I've seen that like swing around and just stay up in the air and fight all the bad guys, and then there's some that likes to stay stationary on the ground, web things up, and you know, use all counters and whatnot. So it just depends on what kind of Spider-Man you want to be or how you grew up with, and that's how you envision it, and that's how you can play it. And that's what I mean, like with the movie, you know, they had their own element of Spider-Man.
This is a good way of tackling it too, is to not have Miles live up to be Peter Parker. You know, like you said, have Miles be his own Spider-Man, to have his own take on what Spider-Man does and everything like that, which is cool, which is what makes sense. I think the Spider-Man video game doesn't do that. I think Miles aspires to be Peter Parker too much, but we'll see how they fix that. I haven't finished the DLC yet in that game, actually. But I'll have to soon. But okay, solid pick for your game, man. I actually had a lot of trouble thinking about what my game of 2018
The Messenger
would be. The Messenger.
That's your game.
Oh no! That's not my game. Although I didn't even think of that one, but that one was good.
Oh wait, I played Shovel Knight this year.
You did play Shovel Knight this year.
That's my second best. The third or fourth.
So my initial feeling too was to give it to Spider-Man, but my gut was telling me too, man. Like, man, the year kicked off with Monster Hunter World, and I've been.
Oh wait, we played Monster Hunter World this year?
Monster Hunter World came out in January, dude.
Okay. I take everything back. Monster Hunter is definitely the top of the game. I think I put 500 hours in that game. Yeah, never mind. Solid game,
dude. 100%. See, and that's what was crazy is there's so many games came out this year that you can't just. It's hard to pick a number one, you know. So after thinking about Spider-Man, and then after the winter event, I realized, oh shit, you know, Monster Hunter World came out this year too, and that game is just fucking amazing. It's always kept me coming back. You know, I think most recently the big rush back was for the Behemoth event, where they changed up the battle system just enough so it was like Final Fantasy 14. Dude, that was so crazy how they made that work, man. Now there was like a designated tank that would take the aggro and all that stuff,
and
man.
Healer to heal your team.
Yeah, dude. That shit was just crazy how they made it adapt to a different play style, you know? And I think throughout the year we've been really amazed or always giving shout outs to Monster Hunter World for keeping us coming back, or at least keeping me coming back with the small events that they do where you can get, you know, a rare piece of armor during a certain week or something like that, or they have just the Super Saiyan level monsters that you can fight for special armor and things like that. I think we've just been shouting them out throughout the year, and we haven't really done that with any other game. I mean, other than Destiny, I think, and we were riding with that for a long time. But with all that said, dude, I think I'm gonna have to go and give my game of the year to Red Dead, man. That's just too much invested for me in that one. That's the only game that made me change my daily life, dude. And
brought out the emotions.
Yeah, it made me limit what I did on the internet, man. I really had to watch out for what links I clicked to make sure there was nothing that would spoil the game for me at all or anything, man. It was crazy. It's so crazy. It forced me to just rush through the story and run back again just to play the game over again, man. Just so I could confirm how the game ended for myself, dude, and just get caught up in the moment without it being spoiled for me. And it's just, if there's a game about freedom, about manifest destiny, the American spirit, it's fucking Red Dead 2, man. You do mostly fucking anything in that game, really. I think I was scared that it wouldn't capture, the feeling of excitement and discovery that I had from Red Dead 1, but it took all those emotions and bumped it up even more, dude. So I think I'm super happy with that game, man. I've always been a fan of open worlds, and I think Red Dead 2 just took the open world genre and enhanced it even more. It's like the next standard that people have to live up to, really. I mean, every NPC in that game you can interact with. You can tell them they stink. You can say hi, good morning to them. You do fucking anything, dude. Really, it's kind of crazy. You just interact with everybody the same way. So I think Red Dead 2 takes it away from me, man. You got to finish it too, dude, because we got to talk about the ending of this fucking game, bro.
Yeah, I know. I gotta like sit down and get acquainted to all the controls. I think I left off on that one town after you go and visit your girlfriend or whatnot, or your ex-lover, and she's like saying, oh yeah, let's run away together, just you and me, and you're like, no, I can't do it, I'm with my team. So definitely gotta go back there and finish the job, as they say. Or because I have to beat that, and then I gotta beat Smash, and then I gotta beat Hollow Knight, and then I gotta beat there's a lot of games, Pokemon.
Shit, yeah.
So everything's on the plate. So hopefully no games come out within January. I did see Mario. I was like, damn it, wait, just hold up. Let me beat one game at a time.
What Mario game is coming out in January?
I don't know. On Amazon, I was like browsing games, and then I saw a Switch game. It was like new Mario something for the Nintendo Switch. God. I was like, January. I was like, oh, dude. Oh, my gosh.
So
I'm trying to play and beat these games first before I even get more games.
The only game I think I'm excited about playing in the next couple months that's new is Resident Evil 2. I think... Oh, shit. When does Kingdom Hearts 3 come out?
Oh. I thought February or March?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Or January or something. I don't remember. That's
Kingdom Hearts 3 January 25th. Fuck. Okay, well, Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to have to wait. I'm not going to play that right away.
Wait, did you beat number 2 yet?
No. I haven't even beat the card game yet, so RIP. But the only game I'm really looking forward to next year, at least so far, that I want to play upon release is Resident Evil 2, and that comes out in what the hell? It comes out the same day as Kingdom Hearts, dude. I thought I had some time.
Nope, I guess not.
I have fucking 26 days to play this shit. Okay, well, I got to get as much gaming in 26 days as I can, because I'm just going to be playing the shit out of Resident Evil 2, dude. So, yeah, man. What am I going to play? I got to figure this out. I'm going to make a calendar of what games I'm going to play, dude, until Resident Evil 2 comes out.
Shoot, dedicate 2 or 3 hours a day for one game.
But yeah, man, going back, man, just if we want to real quick, Rick's favorite game of 2017, you remember?
I thought it was Monster Hunter, but never mind. Bloodborne.
Mario Odyssey is what you chose last year.
Oh, the magic in the air.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah. Mario Odyssey, and some Honey Pop. You threw some Honey Pop in there as your game of 2017. I said my favorite game of 2017 was Neo. A game I have to completely finish still. There's 2 DLCs I have not touched in that game, man.
Shoot, we're gonna get our butts whooped at this point.
I know. I just remember the last thing I did in that game was when we beat up on that boss together. Just fucking murked her up. I think her name was Maria too, just like in Bloodborne.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I guess we can make resolutions, man. You want to make a resolution for 2018 in gaming, or for 2019 in gaming?
I was gonna make the same resolution, but dude, yeah, give me some time to think. Other than not feed your friends some tacos, San Diego tacos, maybe I have to get a VR this year.
Okay, I like it. I guess mine. I might copy yours from last year, man. Not that. I think what my resolution will be for 2019 is to play different types of games, different genre of games, not just
scary games.
No, not. I don't mean like that, dude. Because then I'll be playing scary games. I want to play just open
Racing.
world, racing, maybe sports games. Get more into RPGs again. Some tactics games, which I have some on the docket that I do want to try.
Stardew Valley.
Yeah, you can play Stardew Valley. Just a more variety of games, rather than just the usual ones that I'm out here playing. Just to get a scope and see how, because that's how it was back in the day. When you only had so many games on your PlayStation. And I wasn't the one buying these games, so I didn't really have a choice of what I was playing, which is why I played Harvest Moon in the first place, I think. And why that ended up being, a fond memories for myself in the PlayStation 1 days. So yeah, just getting out there and kind of going on the unfamiliar, less walked path of video games to play out there. Just get more variety. Variety is the spice of life, man. So just get more variety in the games I play.
Scary games. Mirror. You gotta play Mirror.
Mirror's not a scary game, dude. Oh, that'll be scary. Watching my back every time I'm playing the game. Make sure nobody's walking in the room. That's probably what you mean. But yeah, man, it's been a quick year, as we said before, dude. You got anything else, man, that you want to leave in 2018?
VR is the future.
VR is the future, man.
That's where it's gonna be.
As we were all this year, we will be hanging out with you. Hopefully, all next year, man. We'll be out here still, hot couch potatoing it up, dude.
Yay! Hot couch French fries.
So I hope everybody out there has a safe, super safe, and fun New Year's. We'll see you guys in 2019. But until then, Rick, some words of wisdom.
Great power comes great responsibility.
All right, guys.